Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. For you and the lazy. But, hey, man, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and my Twitch in the description down below. Like I said, I will be going live on Twitch close to 11 o'clock, like 10:30 Eastern time, bro. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in with your boy, man. We got Fatal First Date. 5 clips that, you know what I'm saying, that were captured before horror, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, everybody out there be safe. You know what I mean? When it comes to your cars, whatever it is, because you never know when it's your last day. You never know, y'all. You never know. You never know when it's your last day.
You guys all know how these videos begin. Every single decision
that was probably my shortest intro ever, right?
Or small.
That boy happy looking at it like, finally nigga ain't talking. Nigga, I'll talk right now, nigga.
While others, not so much. We can only hope that these unexpected consequences don't prove fatal. Sadly, however, things can quickly turn tragic. It all begins with a simple tap of a button. Perhaps you're recording a moment with a friend, or perhaps it's a police officer turning on his body cam. It's just one wrong move, one single mistake.
This nigga stupid. You see this nigga? Look at this nigga. I'm telling y'all, these niggas be stupid, man. That boy standing on top of the cliff like, oh, these niggas forgot you human. Nigga, you ain't no God standing up there like that. Bro, I don't know who these humans, but I swear to God, I think these humans think they got 9 lives, bro. That nigga standing on top of a crocodile. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like I said, hey, bro, long live you, bro, but it's literally your fault you died. Why are you playing with a crocodile for? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your fault, G. You feel me? That nigga standing on the side of a cliff like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, do you realize you're mortal? Do you realize you're a human being? Nigga, you realize when you die, you ain't coming back? It's like, I gotta explain that? Bro, you got one life and you playing with it like that? Man, one thing about me, boy, your boy tread on thin ice, boy.
Turning on his body cam.
Hey, shit, I live my life.
One wrong move.
Look at this nigga.
One
Look at it.
single mistake. And it's all over.
Stupid.
But hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Of course, I'm Ryan from Tragedy Tales, and because you guys can't seem to get enough of this series, this week you're going to be witness to 5 more clips recorded right before horror. From a tandem skydive turned into true terror to a horrifying motorcycle mishap in Russia. This week we've got clips from all across the world that will leave you reeling. So you know the drill. Grab a drink and draw the curtains.
I don't know why people go skydiving.
Right into it. Imagine a night that was supposed to be the start of something new between 2 young people. A first date. There's butterflies in your tummies. Both of you are unsure if this person's going to be the one or going to be just another first date. It's supposed to be all lovey-dovey. You never expect that on your first date that you'd experience horror, despair,
and death,
and ultimately tragedy. But unfortunately, in this case, this is precisely what happened. 24-year-old Luis Fernando Cavalos and 27-year-old Alexis Rodriguez met online and decided to finally meet in person for a first date.
She pretty,
it was a clear, balmy summer night in North Bergen, New Jersey,
met
on the 21st of August, 2021.
Pretty little girl, bro.
That night, the air was filled with possibilities of new beginnings and, of course, the potential for love. After having what I assume must have been a nice date, it was time for Luis to drive Alexis home. As the pair drove through the streets of Bergen in Luis's brand new 2022 Kia Stinger, their night of joy would soon take a truly horrible turn. Now, Luis had just literally bought this new Kia Stinger and, of course, wanted to show off on their first date.
See what I'm saying, gang? I knew it. I just knew it, gang. Oh, my mama, bro, I just knew it, bro. Before I even said that, bro, like, you talking about an accident that happened in the first day, I'm like, this nigga trying to show off. That really what it be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when I took Shawty to the movies, bro, you know what I'm saying? I took her to the movies and stuff like that, because that was, like, really my only, like, real date, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually like Shawty and stuff like that. So, you know, I planned out the date. Because, you know, one thing you got to realize, bro, plan out plan out stuff, bro. You know what I mean? I planned out the day. I was like, man, just be ready on Friday. You know what I'm saying? All she had to do was show up. I had everything planned out. You know what I mean? Had a little food, a little American deli in the back with a rose. You know what I'm saying? And took her to the movie and stuff like that. But even when I had her in the Challenger, I wasn't trying to show off for her. I probably sped it up a little like that, but I ain't trying to show off for her. I ain't trying to look at her like, yeah. I ain't trying to show off for her. I'm driving regular with her, because guess what? I'm not only responsible for her life, but I'm responsible for my life as well. I ain't trying to show off for you. I love my life. We finna drive regular. Oh God, you asked, so we was driving regular. I probably sped up a little, but we driving regular the whole way to the movies and from the movies. You know, the only time I started really piping up for real when nobody on the road. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really piping up like that for real how I could. But gang, ain't nobody, man, all that little trying to show out for girls and stuff like that, man. Bro, drive normal, boy. Nah, you trying to show out for her. Now it costs both of your life, bro. Drive normal, bro. She gonna be cool. She'll like it, bro, unless she ain't a weirdo. You know what I mean? But she'll like it, bro. Like, you driving normal, bro. Just drive normal. Take it easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to show off and stuff like that ended up tragedy. You know what I mean? Just drive normal, bro. Your first date, bro. I know you're nervous, but just drive normal.
Redlining it, speeding as fast as he possibly could. The noise of his exhaust filling the night with deep burbles.
Like, come on, bro. For what?
At approximately 1:49 a.m., Officer John Nunez was sitting in a lay-by when he saw Lewis and Alexis in the Kia drive past. Of course, Officer Nunez put on his lights and pulled them over for reckless driving. It turns out that Lewis had been speeding at over 100 miles an hour.
Like, come on, bro.
He had ignored a red traffic light and was violating a provisional license restriction.
Tripping, bro.
After checking their details, despite Alexis's protests that she was the one to blame because she caused the hurry, Officer Nunez reassured her and made very, very clear that Lewis was responsible for his actions and that he would face the consequences for them.
Cigar 2, I'm at the corner.
So how was this track? So they ain't getting the crack?
You can shut the car off and give me your license, registration, and insurance, please. Just gotta let you know everything's being audio, video recorded, right? Yeah. The reason for this...
The thing is, the car is new, so I don't really have registration.
You have the temporary one that they give you with the template.
Yeah, and...
So that's your registration, right?
Yeah.
The reason for yours...
That kid was speeding so bad, he almost hit another kid in a bike.
I know. That's why I stopped him.
Another one? You was hit me too.
Ma'am, that's why I stopped him. Have a nice night, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm stopping you for. Reckless
Why
driving,
you reckless driving, cuz?
speeding, and the light you ran, okay?
Tripping, my boy.
You were doing at least 100 on Kennedy Boulevard.
That's a felony.
All right, man? You almost struck my car because I was making a right turn. All right?
Showing out and stuff like that, man. Chill out.
All right, man. Here's your documents.
Thank you. I'm sorry, we're on a first date, me and him.
That's fine, but...
That's fine. Why you still reckless
almost killing
drive?
each other is not the way to start on a first date.
Because it just got really carried away.
I know.
It's my fault. It's really my fault. I swear.
It's not your fault.
You say it's your fault. You know what I mean? So what you encouraging? You know what I mean? I don't care how cute you is. I don't care how bad you is. You know what I mean? I ain't finna. You talking about just speed it up? I would have looked at you like this. Hey man, what you mean speed it up? Go faster. What you mean go faster? Cause how I look at a car, like it's a weapon, bro. This can kill me, you both. What you mean go faster? Cause I told you I care about my life. What you mean go faster? Go faster. Nah, we gonna go this speed right here. We cool. You know what I mean? That's why I would have told her we cool. Just sit back and relax, baby. You know what I mean? That's what I would have told her. Sit back and relax. Would have turned on some Summer Walker or some Janae okay, whatever, and she would have relaxed. You know what I mean? Straight up, gang. You feel me? But, man, ain't nobody forcing you to go that fast, bro. You feel me? All this little, you going 100 miles per hour, bro. Chill out, my boy. Pipe down, my boy. Trip. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show out and stuff like that, bro. Girls can make these dudes, I'm telling you, girls can make dudes do stupid things, boy. These girls don't know how much power they have, boy. That nigga stupid. That nigga don't care about his life or anything. He just doing what the girl say go fast. All right. Faster. It's so hot when you do that. For real. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't care if he die no more. That nigga trying to look hot. Yeah. Let me go faster. That nigga trying to look hot. Now he don't care. He willing to die about that. He dying about it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga so stupid. I don't care how bad you is, but you better sit back and relax. We going 55, 60, maybe even 70. You know what I mean? But no, we ain't going no 70 though. I'm gonna keep it real. Even it's really rare that I go I probably hit like the 80 mark. You know what I'm saying? If we like, yeah, I probably hit like the 80 mark. But I ain't just hitting the 80 mark. Just like we 60. I ain't gonna lie. Even my Charger, we 60. I'm 60 here. Well, you know, when we in the interstate, you feel me? I probably hit a little 100 mark. You feel me? But you know, that's when I'm in the fast lane. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going crazy though. I ain't too crazy though. No, bro, driving 100 miles per hour, driving through red lights, almost hitting niggas and stuff.
You're getting 3 tickets. I could have gave you a lot more, okay? You're not even supposed to be driving at this time because you have a provisional license. Oh my God. So you're getting reckless. I didn't give you speeding. I'm giving you that break, all right?
Is reckless driving? Is that a felony?
Traffic light that you ran and for driving after hours. All right, man?
Thank you.
Get home safe.
I thought reckless driving, you go to jail for that. Ain't a felony. That niggas just cool then. So they actually did let him go. And that boy, so you continue driving fast?
1019. Are you sure?
That nigga continue driving fast.
Though he could have pressed for harder charges, at approximately 2 a.m., Officer Nunez decided to show some leniency and give Lewis a break. He only cited him for 3 out of the 4 violations and instructed them to go straight home rather to the police station.
It's the last moments call.
Reminding them to drive careful to avoid a fatal accident.
Nigga still did.
Sadly,
and that's God giving you a warning. That's why I say y'all, God works in mysterious ways, bro. That's God literally saving you, bro. He literally saved, and then God looked out for you, bro, because you're supposed to really go to jail for reckless driving, bro. I thought it was like a felony or something. You reckless driving, cause you go to jail for that. Ain't no tickets. You know what I'm saying? You almost hit him, and then, bro, you had a cool cop. I ain't gonna lie, gang. But you had a cool little cop, boy. Then you got a witness talking about you almost hit somebody on the bike, bro. You supposed to have been out of there. You feel me? But that was God's warning. You still did it. Nah, you still went along and driving 100 miles. Like, gang, God tried to save you, what?
Despite the leniency and stark warning from Officer Nunez, Lewis chose to ignore these instructions, instead continuing to drive recklessly through the night with Alexis in the passenger seat. At 2:13 a.m., Officer Nunez responded to a radio alert telling him that there had been a terrible road traffic accident very close to his vicinity. Showed up like, what? Of course, Nunez rushed to the scene and arrived at a catastrophic accident on Route 129 and 36th Street.
I know, bro was like, what?
All captured by his body-worn camera.
I gotta see this. I know, bro.
Nunez can be seen running to what was left of the car. This is the horrifying moment that Nunez realizes that this is the Kia that he'd seen just 13 minutes ago. It was now in such a sorry state, it was barely recognizable.
Yeah, they done. I know, bro, probably like, I would have been like, bro, I was just talking to these folks.
Yo, this is the same kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Bro, I know bro was like, bro, what? I was like, bro, I know bro was like, bro, this the same nigga I was just talking to. You see how crazy life is? I'm like, gang, this was the same nigga. I know bro ain't never gonna forget about that, bro. That was something I'll never forget about that, bro. That's something that'll stick with me, bro. I know bro was like, bro, I was just talking to these niggas 13 minutes ago. Now they dead, G? That's something I'll never forget, but I'll never forget that, G. How my bro was like, man, it's the same nigga I was just talking to. That junk bad, but it's bad.
This is the same kid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 6-1. Paramedics are needed. We're gonna need a crash team, sir. Crash team, we need a crash team. That's the same car I just had. Fatal.
Fatal. That junk is bad.
We're gonna need a crash team.
That's bad, bro. What they bodies? Are they bodies in it? That junk bad, bro.
Yo, guys, you gotta step back. Guys gotta step back. Guys gotta come back. Sorry, guys. It's an investigation.
That's bad. That was bad.
Lewis crashed horrifically into a tractor trailer that was making a delivery. The impact was devastating. The Kia had collided at an incredibly high speed with the rear of the tractor trailer, causing the vehicle to go underneath and shear the roof completely off.
That's bad.
The car then skidded out of control and slammed into an overpass wall.
They're
when Officer Nunez looked at the occupants, it was obvious that they had both suffered fatal injuries. They'd been cut in half.
Yeah.
Both Lewis and Alexis were pronounced dead at the scene, their lives tragically cut short by Lewis's poor decision to continue driving at reckless speeds in a vain attempt to show off. The following day, investigators examined the car's event data recorder which revealed that seconds before the crash,
Dang.
Lewis had been travelling at 124 miles an hour, or approximately 200 kilometers an hour. At the time of the impact, the speed
that, boy,
was
his
still
body
a
done.
lethal 68 miles an hour,
68?
despite slamming on his brakes. The crash, investigators concluded, could have been completely avoided if Lewis had simply adhered to the speed limit and, of course, followed Officer Nunez's parting advice. Now, I can only imagine the anger in Alexis's family. Their beautiful daughter had been killed by some random bloke she met on the internet. If I was speeding in my car and I got pulled over, the very last thing that I would do is have my passenger try to claim that it was their fault. In my opinion, if your hands are on that wheel and your feet are on them pedals, you are responsible for the lives of your passengers. You are responsible for getting them home safe to their families. And in this case, Lewis failed on every level. We all make mistakes, of course. We're human. But unfortunately, sometimes you have to pay the price for them. And in this case, there was a hefty price to pay. It not only cost Lewis his life at the young age of 24,
It's pretty too, man.
but also caused Alexis to lose her life at 27.
Trying to show out in
This
front of
story
that girl.
serves as a truly brutal reminder of the
Oh, I
potential.
say y'all, man, bro, don't be trying to show out in front of no girl. Real talk, bro. Like straight up, bro. Don't be doing that. That junk crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't even her encouraging them to do that, bro. Bro probably was just drive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, gang. But you know, now both of them. And the thing is, that was fatal. That's fatal, G. Body's cut in half, man. Like she probably wasn't even recognizable. You see that freaking car? That the roof is out. Their body is done. I said, dang, they're decapitated. You know what I'm saying? Over what him trying to show out, man. You would have still been here, man, if you would have just drive regular. Like, bro, I still have fun in my Charger, bro. Like all this little reckless driving, I never do that. And bro, I don't drive with people who drive reckless, bro. I'm telling you, do not drive. I don't even drive with people, bro. Like, bro, I probably drive my nigga Keon, bro, and that's it. Cause like I said, my car and stuff like that, something was going on and stuff like that. But other than that, gang, I'm not driving with nobody for real. You know what I'm saying? I really, probably 95% of the time, I'm driving myself, bro. The other 5%, bro. The only time I'm really driving with somebody when I'm really in need of somebody, bro. Other than that, if I got my whip, bro, I'm driving everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I do not like driving with people, honestly, bro. If you driving crazy, I'm gonna tell you to pull this car off. If you don't pull the car off, bro, I'm finna beat the brakes off, because that junk not funny to me. That junk not fun to me, bro. Don't try to show out for me, bro. Trying to show me that you a good driver, bro. I don't care about none of that, cuz. This junk is a weapon, bro. This ain't no play toy. You know what I'm saying? Your life and my life is in, like it's your responsibility to protect the people that's in your car, bro. So all the little fast driving, bro, y'all niggas be doing, bro, quit it, bro. And the thing is, bro, you know, you not only responsible for the your life and the people lives in your car, you're responsible for the people on the road lives, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out and just drive, bro. If you in an open field, then you know, okay, do your thing. But you know, all that little reckless driving, that junk not cool to me. Yeah, we can do that on a little video game, but it's real life, G. This ain't no video game, bro. You die one time, bro, it's over with. You're not coming back. Lewis and old girl ain't coming back. It's over with. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no redos. Ain't no redos in this life stuff, bro. I'm trying to get people to understand. People think life is a game, bro. Ain't no redo.
And the importance of adhering to the law. These speed limits are in place for a reason. They're not put there for no reason. If you want to drive recklessly, take your car on a track. Officer Nunez, who had initially given Lewis a chance to correct his course, was of course left haunted by the incident.
I know.
This is a prime example of how a moment's decision can lead to irreversible
outcomes.
Caught
their last moments. How you get these videos?
So, next time you're on a first date and you've got a new car,
bro must got connections. Bro can get some crazy videos.
Just don't stick to the speed limits, because speeding really isn't that cool, and it's certainly not worth losing your life over.
No, man. Yeah. Yeah. I called him. He said.
They say that
I called him. He said he was still. What's the name?
The best way to conquer your fear is to expose yourself to it. While some fears are irrational, the fear of heights is very rational. It's actually one of the few natural fears that most of us inhibit, as we're all born with the fear of falling and loud sounds. But this terrible entry begins...
I'm doing a video. I called him like 30 minutes ago. All right.
On a cool July morning in Sydney, on the 15th of July 2017, that day, the bustling city was alive with activity, ready for whatever the day had in store. Among the people in Sydney that day was 29-year-old Mario Lo Kiwei, a Singaporean student eager to dive into new experiences since his recent move to Sydney in early June. While Mario was passionate about adventure, he had a terrible fear of heights, one that in hindsight, he was totally right to fear. Now, Mario had lived a relatively quiet life in Singapore, focusing on his studies and occasionally indulging in small adventures. Moving to Sydney was a chance for him to break out of his shell and to face new challenges head on. So, to try and conquer his fear of heights, on the 15th of July, Mario decided to challenge himself by doing a skydive
why
for the
people do
very
this.
first
That is
time.
not funny.
Thinking that this
Skydiving,
would surely fix his phobia of heights.
Like,
Without much thought, Mario booked his first ever skydive
cool,
at Sydney
bro.
Skydivers,
Straight.
a well-known and fairly reputable organisation.
Why do people do that, bro?
Located in
Skydive.
Wilton, approximately 80 kilometres southwest of Sydney. Early on the 15th, Mario and a handful of other people arrived at Sydney Skydivers. Upon arriving at the centre, because of his inexperience, Mario was of course booked to do a tandem jump. A tandem jump is something that you have to do if you've never jumped before. The student skydiver is essentially harnessed to the instructor, and the instructor would then guide them through the various phases of the jump, including the free fall, and most importantly, pulling on the parachute. Throughout the dive, the instructor bears the full responsibility and ensuring that the parachute is released in a timely manner.
But like I said, that's what I be saying, bro. Like when it comes to them parachutes and stuff like that, bro, you never know if that parachute don't work. You know what I mean? Like niggas really be taking risk every day, bro. Like even you driving the airplane, you driving the car, you skydiving, you getting on roller coasters. Nigga, y'all niggas be risking y'all lives every day, bro. Niggas literally be risking their lives every day. You know what I'm saying? This junk really, like, life is really a gamble, boy. You look at it like that. Life is really a gamble, bro. No cap.
When Mario arrived at the centre, he was paired with veteran Adrian Lloyd, a 60-year-old expert skydiver with over 30 years of experience and over 10,000 jumps under his belt.
I don't care about that.
So I'm almost certain that Mario would have had great confidence, believing that this was all going to be fine, believing that he was in safe hands.
See, 30 years of experience.
However, while
that
suiting up
parachute.
and while they were doing the safety briefing, this footage was captured, and it shows the guide making some pretty dark jokes about landing off course and dying. This probably would have been the first red flag for me.
Morir.
Harness and then stress if you're lucky. You might get a good one. Yeah. Then they'll take you down the plane.
So you might get a good one, you might not. What?
I take you down the plane, normally down there. I take you upstairs, mate, just... Yeah. If you're really, really, really lucky, you land out the front. If you don't, we don't talk about that stuff. Anyway, let's go this way.
Nigga, they ain't not nothing. Niggas keep laughing. People so stupid. I would have been like, nigga, what? Repeat yourself, what you just say? Nigga, you joking about skydiving, nigga, me getting out the sky, nigga, like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? You tripping, but man, that was your key to get up out of there. If you don't, stuff happens.
Of the jokes, I'm sure the centre takes safety very seriously. So, after suiting up, the group prepared to enter the sky. The centre was abuzz with energy. All the skydivers eagerly took selfies, including Colombian student Catalina Granados. She captured the moment before they jumped off.
She pretty.
It looked like they were about to have the time of their lives. All captured on video. The flight conditions were perfect, as Mario and Adrian, along with the other jumpers, climbed to 13,800 feet, or around 4,200 meters, into the sky. In footage captured by another jumper that day, Mario can be seen sat next in line to jump from the aircraft, ready for whatever was to come.
Nigga don't even know he finna die, y'all. You know that's crazy, right? Look how high the junk is. Nigga don't even know he finna die. Crazy. You crazy. Think I'm finna ever do that. You crazy, okay? Crazy. I'm you crazy.
Soon after this pair leapt from the plane, Mario and Adrian did
Look,
too.
look, that nigga look nervous.
I
Like,
bet
bro,
it
look
was
so
going
scared.
amazingly at first. Sadly, shortly after leaving the plane, something truly unimaginable happened. As the ground got closer and closer, veteran skydiver of 30 years, Adrian, pulled on the cord to release the chute, and it refused to open.
Dang.
The pair's parachute never deployed, causing Mario and Adrian to plummet through the sky, crash landing in the driveway of a home in Wilton,
Dang.
90 kilometers south of the drop zone.
Dang.
Sadly, both of them suffered catastrophic injuries upon impact, killing them both instantly.
Two perfect rows of pine trees lining a quiet dirt country driveway. It seems the most unlikely scene of a tragedy.
That's what I try to tell you. I told y'all that parachute, it don't matter, bro. That's a risk. That's a gamble, gang. That's a risk and that's a gamble. Nigga, you don't know if that parachute gonna open, bro. That's why I be like, y'all niggas really be doing that skydiving? Nigga, you crazy. That nigga had 30 years experience, over 10,000 jumps. It was just that one time that parachute ain't open. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not finna do that. That y'all not fun to me, cuz. You know how hard they hit the ground? You know how hard, man. You know how niggas jump high off the ground. Like, they jumped high, G. High. They high, bro. You hit that ground hard. Boom! Man, they face messed up. Them boys, every bone in their body broken. They're done. They're, bro. Oh my God. I know that scene was horrible.
End to a stunning Saturday skydiving adventure. Two men killed instantly. Residents arriving home to find the pair, one in his 60s, the other in his 20s, motionless on the gravel driveway of a private property.
Dang, I know that
almost
jumped hard,
a kilometre from the open paddocks where they should have landed.
This was Mario's first and only skydive, and tragically, it will now be his last. Their deaths were a total shock to the staff at Sydney Skydivers, as well as the local community. The incident quickly reached local and international headlines. However, despite it reaching headlines, the other skydivers were left in the dark until much later. Catalina, who I mentioned previously, who was another skydiver who was there that day, actually shared a bus with Mario on the way to the dive site. She was left completely unaware of the tragic events until hopping back on the bus to Sydney. Here, she realized that Mario was not on the return bus, and then the realization hit her. Sydney Skydivers acknowledged the tragedy on their now deleted Facebook page, emphasizing the rarity of such incidents. They stated that skydiving has its risks, and sometimes accidents do happen. They said that this was the first fatality involving a first orientation tandem skydive that the company's had in over 40 years of operation.
Cool.
Claiming that it was a very, very rare incident.
I don't care.
Now, despite the Skydive Centre saying that this was an extremely rare incident and that it was the first fatality involving a first tandem skydive in over 40 years, further investigations into the incident revealed a slightly more troubling history for Sydney skydivers. Previously, in 2001, 2 skydivers died when their parachutes failed to deploy. Very similar to what happened in this case. And in 2012, 2 more fatalities occurred, one with a parachute and another from a mid-air collision. Thus, the deaths of Mario and Adrian marked the 5th and 6th fatalities under the company's watch. The cause of Mario and Adrian's deaths, as far as I can see, remains under investigation by Australian police, with details still not being made public. But it's assumed that the chute failed, and yeah, they pulled it, it didn't go off. In an emotional interview with the news, Mario's father expressed his grief, noting that he was completely unaware of his son's skydiving plans, adding poignantly, "Otherwise, I would have stopped him." Of course, honestly, this is nobody's fault. Deaths do occur while skydiving, but this case is just one of those that shows you that nothing is 100% safe in life. You can sign all the forms, you can do all the research, and things can still kill you. It's just sad that Mario died doing his first ever skydive without even telling his family where he was going. And now, he'll never get the chance to. The Sydney Skydive Centre in New South Wales continues to take skydives to this very day,
still doing it?
Creating memories of amazing moments. And hopefully, because there's been no deaths since this incident, they've improved their vital equipment checking.
Dang, bro, that's crazy. Seeing the last moments of somebody alive, man. That first story was crazy.
November 2022,
that boy and that
the
girl, man.
Limanchik hiking area in Abradisu, located in southern Russia, was bustling with its usual energy of visitors and avid motorcyclists seeking the thrill of adventure. But for a quick bit of background, the Limanchik hiking area is essentially a small coastal hiking zone that spans along the ridge of the Black Sea. The area is known for its rugged cliffs and stunning, breathtaking views. Some of the routes that it harbours are meant for walkers, but the majority of the routes take you decently high above sea level and are actually meant for dirt biking. These factors attract many who relish beautiful scenery and, of course, extreme sports. Because of how tight the routes actually are, not to mention the massive drop to the beach and sea below, its motorcycle trails challenge even the most skilled riders. One of these riders that was attracted to the smell of adventure was Mikhail Blumenfield. Now, Mikhail was a 38-year-old married father of two from the Krasnodar territory in Russia. He was perfectly suited for this adrenaline-charged, extremely risky setting, having been a seasoned motorcyclist since the early age of 14. Mikhail was celebrated in sporting circles for his expertise. He constantly challenged himself with difficult and extreme climbs. So,
how that work for you, man?
For Mikhail, it was due to be like...
I ain't trying to be funny, just how that worked for you. You know what I mean? Niggas be doing all this crazy stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just be normal, bro. There's nothing wrong with just being normal. There's nothing wrong with doing normal things. Me risking my life, that's not fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Me skydiving, that's not fun to me. I don't even like getting on roller coasters. You know what I mean? I don't like doing stuff that I feel like my life is at risk at, bro. Honestly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, even with cars, bro, it's really just life, bro. Even with cars, bro, like, you driving your car, your brake can go out. Your brakes can go out. You know what I'm saying? Your tire can fall off your car. It's like, gang. It's really a gamble. It's really, you can't hide from it. You just got to pray about it. You know what I'm saying? You could be driving good and then one day, you know what I'm saying, a nigga hit you. You feel me? Because my dad said one time, man, you know, he was in traffic and, you know what I'm saying, he was between, there was a truck in front of him, you know, he stopped, there was a red light. And, you know what I'm saying, he said, he was looking at a rearview mirror and there was a truck just keep going. He wasn't stopping. So, you know what I'm saying, thank God the truck stopped. He said he was finna turn, but the truck stopped and stuff like that. But stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, bro, just, that's what I said for me. Ever since he told me that story, I be looking at a rearview mirror. I stop at the red light. You know what I mean? Trying to see if somebody gonna stop behind me. You feel me? Cause the whole time they probably on their phone and then, boo, you know what I'm saying? Bro, get smushed in between the trucks. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that, man. That's what I be saying, bro. So it's just, for me, I just be trying to make everything less risky as possible, bro. I just be looking at everything. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I be on 10 on everything, on God. Careful with it, life, boy.
For a day full
only
of
get one, boy,
moments
what?
Before returning home for dinner to his wife and kids.
A tree can fall on your house.
With his friend following out in front, Mikhail got out on the trails and was fully immersed in his element, pushing his limits along the cliff's edge, teetering on the edge of calamity. Like all of my videos, it's all fun and games until it's not. All captured on video, the truly unthinkable occurred. Mikhail can be seen navigating a narrow clifftop track, and suddenly he pauses, appearing cautious, but then proceeds. But as he does, he loses his balance, and in a heart-stopping moment, Mikhail fell from his motorcycle and plunged 330 feet down a cliff.
They really got this nigga? Bro, how do you find it? Bro, what? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Mikhail fell from his motorcycle and plunged 330 feet down a cliff to his death.
Dang!
Mikhail died on impact. News of his death sent shockwaves through the sporting community.
That's crazy.
His death was a brutal reminder of how dangerous this sport can be. These guys do it on the daily, and they kind of forget that this could happen to any one of them. It's just a stark reminder to appreciate every day.
What type of sport is
because
that?
As I said in my intro, it's just one slip, just one little mistake, and it's all over. His now widowed wife, Julia, and their children were left grappling with the sudden loss. His wife expressed her pure devastation and confusion over the accident, stating that he was very fond of extreme sports and he had so much experience. He knew how to ride well.
It doesn't matter.
I have no idea how it happened.
It doesn't matter.
It just goes to show that there's such a fine line between seeking thrills
he lost control
and maintaining safety.
Dang.
Mick Howell knew these dangers, but pursued his passion with vigor. And while there is some comfort in knowing that he passed away doing what he loved, he left behind his beloved wife and his children.
Just I can have fun without, you know what I'm saying, risking my life. That's crazy. 300 and some feet. Just imagine you falling from that high, bro. Like,
in the beautiful Maykop district of Adygia, nestled in the southern reaches of Russia, the morning of October the 30th, 2022, promised an adventure in the skies. That day, a random man approached a group of tourists that were lingering in the Maykop region. The man approached the group and said that he was offering motorized hang glider journeys over the nearby mountains. In the group that day was 43-year-old thrill seeker Anna Kozyrieva. She jumped at the chance of a flight, quickly booking a tandem adventure later on in the day with the random man. If you're not familiar with hang gliders, don't worry, neither was I, but they're basically a lightweight, non-motorized aircraft with a large, flexible wing that the pilot can control by shifting their body weight. Now add a motor and a tricycle-style landing gear beneath that wing, and you've got yourself a powered hang glider, also known as a microlight or ultralight trike. The journey that she booked would take her on a breathtaking flight over Adygia's rugged landscapes, a perfect blend of thrill, risk, and natural beauty. On the morning of October the 30th, Anna met with her instructor. She met with a chap who seemed nice enough, and he promised a safe flight across the skies. After paying the fee, Anna received all the safety spiel from the man. They had their routine gear checks, and then signed a heap of liability forms. Before she knew it, Anna was being driven up the side of a mountain to gain elevation. They parked, suited up, and just like that, the pair were strapped in and ready to go. Anna, fully believing that she was in safe hands, leapt into the sky with the guide, and it was amazing. Of course, there isn't much info on what happened after they launched, but what we do know is that halfway through, the dream flight that Anna had looked forward to so much instantly turned into hell. The glider's wing suddenly snapped mid-flight,
how does it
meaning there was
snap
nothing
mid-flight,
keeping them
bro?
in the air.
Like, what?
As smoke began billowing out, the pair
That's just
began
crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's
plummeting
just life, bro. Like, life is really on some final that's some final destination type. Like, how did you just snap just midair? What?
ground. Videos captured from the crowd below, who had been recording the pair's flight, showed a truly horrifying scene. The crowd watched in horror as the glider spiraled straight down through the air.
Yeah, that junk looked like right there.
Gorge.
Phew! Oh my god! You could just see it right there. It's just all. Yeah, they're done. They probably exploded. Their body's done.
Straight down through the air.
It's crazy to see them. They last. Be like, phew!
Все.
Ой, все, и вот тебе упал, вот и все. Мама родная.
Dang. That was terrible.
The aftermath was grim.
Dang.
On impact, it
They're
burst
dead.
into flames.
They're dead.
Emergency services rushed to the scene, but it was too late. Anna, along with her instructor, were pronounced dead in the wreckage. Investigation soon revealed a shocking detail. The instructor who had taken money to take Anna through
That's
the
crazy,
air
right? This is crazy, right, bro? Like, we really seeing people last moments. Like that's what comes across my mind. Like, I wonder what she was thinking. Like, I wonder how she felt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's It's crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? We literally seeing people last moments, bro. Like, even with the first video with the boy and the girl, like, we literally seen their last moments, bro. They were like, bro, these clips are crazy. I don't know how you get these clips, but it's crazy, though. It's like, dang, we literally seen the boy and the girl before they, you know what I'm saying? Everything was just good.
Posing as a professional. He should have never offered any paid flights. He had no proper license.
He have no license?
Any authorization to do what he was doing that day.
Wow.
This tragic incident is now under criminal investigation by the Russian Investigative Committee. However, this entry does highlight a brutally harsh reality.
That's crazy.
The thrill of such flights comes with significant risks, even if you've got a fully licensed and qualified guide, let alone an absolute cowboy. So next time you're on holiday or even in your hometown and you want to do something crazy like what Anna did, always check the credentials, always check the licenses, ensure they're all kosher to avoid falling prey to unqualified cowboys who are all too eager to gamble with lives for a quick profit.
That nigga ain't like, that nigga ain't had a license to do what he was doing, bro. It's a whole cowboy, right? It's a regular ass nigga just flying this. So you killed both of them. You know what I mean? Killed you and you killed her.
Crowds are lethal. If you've watched any amount of my videos,
I've never understood, bro, when it comes to concerts. I've never been to a concert. Cause like, why am I paying to watch somebody perform? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it always just kind of just sat wrong with me, like with concerts, like everybody below, he's on top of the stage, like he a god or something. Like, nigga, you know, God, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just, these dudes praising, but it's like a type, I'm telling you, bro, that's a such thing called idolarity, bro, whatever, bro, how you call it in the Bible, bro. That's you idolizing somebody, bro. You going to concerts, bro, you're literally praising the artist. No cap, bro. You're praising the artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really like what it is, cuz you're praising the artist, bro. You know what I mean? Why am I paying to see an artist, you know what I'm saying, perform a song I already know? That don't make no sense.
You'll know this. If nobody's managing a mass of people, deaths.
See, that's like, it's like praising. That's like praising. They're idolizing the artist.
Upload of events gone wrong.
Concerts never sit right with me, bro.
1.4 million people were allowed to overflow into a parade in Germany that only had space for 250,000, leading to the deaths of 21 individuals.
Dang!
While this entry has nothing on the scale of the Love Parade, it's certainly a prime example of poor management and lack of foresight. This horrifying tragedy unfolded on the 2nd of March 2021 at the University of El Alto, the second largest city in Bolivia. The El Alto University is situated on the western part of Bolivia, nestled near the Andes Mountains. Established in 2000, it currently has 33,000 students attending, teaching 37 varied careers. Now, that day of the 2nd of March 2021 was like any other for the 20 to 25-year-old students attending the El Alto University. However, there was one important thing on.
Who is this supposed to be, Jesus?
A protest created by students of the university in order to protest the economic, financial, and administrative science branch of the school. This protest was to be held in an assembly room on the 4th floor of the economics building. It's only a few students after all. What could possibly go wrong? Well, at approximately 8 AM, a bit more than a few students turned up. A crowd of approximately 500 students attended. They soon began sweeping their way across the university. The crowd soon converged on the stairwells as they continued climbing towards the assembly room.
Hey.
Within minutes, the entire building was swamped with protesters.
Oh, I seen this. This was crazy. So this what? Oh, I seen this. I reacted to this, bro. This jump was crazy right here, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. That jump was crazy.
They show the crowd rallying.
I was like, why is so many people up there, bro?
Pushing one another.
Pushing
the
people.
The video clearly shows that the rally had reached ridiculous levels as they pushed their way along the 4th floor.
Watch this. This was crazy right here. This jump was so viral. This jump was crazy. There's too many people in the crowd, man. Alright, what's up?
Students began surging forward, pushing and overflowing like a pack of sardines, with just a small metal railing between them and a certain
they leaning on it too, because they thinking they think
40
or
feet, or around 12 meters.
Oh my god! Head hitting
Just
the rails.
imagine being stuck in this position, jammed between a crowd of people, the pressure's building and building until suddenly you can no longer breathe and now you have to get out. Of course, this caused a lot of people to panic and seek space.
So many?
And before long, tragedy struck, as it always does. The crowd reached a level where something had to give, and the thing that gave in this case was the metal railing. As the crowd jostled for position, chaos ensued. All captured on video.
This is on video.
The railing, which to be fair looked pretty well secured, suddenly snapped off. Within just a second, a simple protest turned into complete terror.
Oh, this is crazy. How's this? That jump just snapped. Like Final Destination. They just having a good time. Look, everybody having a good time. This was crazy when I seen it. Watch this. Not meant to be.
Screams filled the air as multiple students tumbled forward over the precipice, falling 4 floors to the ground below. A couple of other students were extremely lucky as they only fell to the floor below. Those closest to the edge scrambled to get to safety, but the crowd remained. Multiple students dangled over the harrowing drop, holding on for dear life to hands, feet, or whatever they could grab.
He blurred it out, but you seen that.
Sadly, however, many were not so lucky. Ambulances and police rushed to the scene, but nothing could be done for those who fell all the way down. Those who fell sustained major injuries, and 7 were pronounced dead at the scene. 5 others sustained life-changing injuries and were rushed to the nearest hospital.
It's crazy.
This was all just horrific. Honestly, I couldn't see this going wrong. It's tragic that they were all 20 to 24. They had their whole lives ahead of them, and it was tragically cut short due to crowds and a railing. This protest was only organised to ensure their voices be heard, ironically doing the opposite. A truly tragic loss. In the aftermath, Governor Felix Pazzi declared 3 days of mourning. Then attention turned to who was responsible. Soon after this incident, the police arrested 7 student leaders who had organised the rally, each of them charged with 7 counts of culpable homicide and injury charges committed against 11 other students. These 7 individuals have yet to be sentenced. So, next time you think about attending a rally, consider if it's safe. Consider if it's even worth attending, and consider if it's worth losing your life over. But that is the end of the video. May Alexis and Lewis rest in peace, along with the other folks featured on this video. Yet again, this was an absolutely crazy one. I really wanted to cover that last story for a while, but I've not managed to fit it in until now. Mario, who...
Yeah, that was crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That was crazy. I'm sorry, bro. I told y'all, bro. I'm like a superstar in this house, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love me. You know what I mean? So, you know, people just want to talk to me. Just talk sometimes, you know what I mean? But, hey, man, make sure I hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell like a video. My food just came. So I will be live streaming at about 11 o'clock Eastern time. I'm sorry, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell like a video. Man, your boy out, man. Gang.